Wake up, it's Monday, feel the vibe, we climb. Media momentum rising, watch us shine. Step into the spotlight, show the world your drive. Unstoppable energy, come alive. Feel that rhythm flowing, let it set you free. With each beat we're stronger, it's our destiny. Together we'll hustle, let's embolden our dream. On this Media Monday, we're a winning team. Innovators in the house, creativity's key. Push the limits further, fuel the legacy. Connections are building, it's a perfect synergy. In this moment, yeah, we're writing history. Feel that rhythm flowing, let it set you free. With each beat we're stronger, it's our destiny. Together we'll hustle, let's embolden our dream. On this Media Monday, we're a winning team.
Yes, welcome back to another episode of Media Momentum Monday. I'm Mark, the guy behind the Mental Marketer and the private Facebook group Funnel Building 101, teaching content creators the art and science of funnel building. What's up, Elissa?
Whoop, whoop. How are you, Mark? I'm Elissa, the neurodivergent marketer, and today we have a great topic. Secret number 5, own your own traffic.
Traffic that you own. What's up, Elissa? Before we get into it, how are you doing today? We're we're right on time as always.
Yes,
And,
we are.
yes, if you're watching, down in the comments, give us a fire emoji. I want to see some fire emojis, and also want to throw some shout outs out there for some people that are our listeners who throw some comments out there in the interwebs. Holly, you know Holly.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course I know Holly.
yeah,
One of our
Holly.
biggest fans.
Yeah. She's been running the Secrets of Success, the
Yes.
morning 1357s. Congratulations on that, Holly. Pam,
That
she's
seems like such a great program. I wish I could wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning to join, but I unfortunately can't. Apparently, they all get together. I don't even know how many people are in the group now, but the last I heard, it was like pretty packed, like 50 to 100 people. Holly, how many people do you have in the 1357 program?
is she in the comments?
Yeah, she just left hearts.
Yes, there you go.
See, you got that superpower. I do not.
I'll have to show you the setting that you have to put on your camera for it to work.
All
And
right. You'll have to hook me up next week with that. But yeah, I wish that one of these days when I wake up early, I'm going to pop on that group. But apparently, I believe they pick something to read and then they all take a moment to discuss what they read. She said at the moment they're averaging about 40 plus people and they're growing each week.
wow.
Awesome.
Wow.
And then I believe at the end they do a breakout session and they break out into small groups. Is that correct, Holly? And Holly, if you can put the link to join in, that would be awesome.
Yes, absolutely. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see the comments coming in from her on my side because I guess I'm just on right here inside of the software. But yeah, oh man, there's just so many exciting things that are going on in and around the ClickFunnels world.
I
From
know. I can't wait for this weekend. Phoenix Connect. Here we come.
yes, yes, from Connect events to Offer Lab launches to Secrets of Success to Russell doing another surprise unboxing just last week. It's just
Yes, Offer Lab. Here we come. So
yes.
Holly said the 1357 Club is really, really worthwhile. We read for 13 minutes and 57 seconds. Aha! Now I know why we have that
Mhm.
title, 1357. Then we write our notes for 5 minutes. Then we break out for 7 minutes. Links on its way. Whoop, whoop.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
Jump.
so Offer Lab, man. I'm so excited. I finally got into the program and I got up one offer. I'm still working on that offer. And then they're offering like one on one tutoring, which I love. And I have an appointment this week to kind of master the program, and they'll even go in and help you set it up. So I think that's incredible. I have been wanting something like, I think I manifested it.
Mhm.
But I think it's incredible. Like I am friends with a lot of social influencers out there, and I'm always asking them, hey, can I use this program as a bonus? Can I use that program as a bonus? And it's really hard it makes it a struggle to try and coordinate it without a system in place. And now Russell, the genius he is, has come up with this program called Offer Lab where you can actually collaborate with somebody and not have to worry about the back end of it, because Offer Lab takes care of all that. Plus, they divvy out the commissions and everything. So it's a win-win for everybody. I love it.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I really dove deep in there this weekend myself. I had this challenge that I ran very successfully a few years ago, and I'd been wanting to make it into an evergreen challenge, and I did that this weekend. I
Fabulous.
I turned it into an evergreen challenge that's going to be up there on Offer Lab. And Yeah, I've been out there, just telling people about it myself, making little videos here and there, starting a little community of other entrepreneurs that are going to grow together, and just been really digging deep into the platform because there's a lot of questions that people have been asking about,
Mhm.
you know, becoming a verified user. Exactly what does that mean, and what does that paid account get you? Because there is a way to come in and come in for free, but then there is an upgrade where you can actually skip the line to receive some additional commissions. But there's a lot of different ways that you can make money on there as well. And yeah, I've built myself a little community that I've got a waiting list coming in until we actually open the door for it. But we're going to be blowing this out the water.
Did you send me a link? Because I did not see it.
It's we're the offerlabwarriors.com
Ooh, that's easy to remember.
forward slash
Really easy
JV.
to remember. Holly said that she tried to put the 1357 Club information, but Facebook declined her link. So
Oh,
said she's gonna
hey,
put it on her Facebook profile if you
oh,
want to
hey,
grab it from
hey,
there and
Holly,
put it in.
DM it to me. DM it to me.
Holly, can you DM it to Mark Douglas? That
I
would
see
be
you
great,
there.
and we'll add it on the comments.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
are you going to Boise? They're doing the official launch. It's September 3rd to the 5th in Boise, Idaho. Are you going?
Am I going?
Yeah, that's the question.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking that I was gonna say, don't we already have reservations? But no.
Ah, yes, we do. Okay, so we are going to Boise. I got selected to speak on the stage. My topic is going to be Marketing 101, from what is Offer Lab to shut up. I'm all in.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh man, I thought I had. You know what? I gotta load in an applause. I gotta load in a little applause sound effect.
Oh, that would be great. You can clap like this, or deaf people. That's the applause
That's it
signal.
right there.
Yeah.
Congrat. Yeah, I wanted to tell you congratulations on that.
Thank you for your
Congratulations.
ongoing support. I really appreciate it.
I mean that it is an amazing. I think that's an amazing, honor for you to be speaking there on stage, and can't wait to see you. It'll be a whole 3 day event. What are you gonna do in
Hmm.
What are you gonna do in Boise for 3 days?
Apparently, Russell has some fun things planned, so I'm excited for these fun things. I don't want to give away the secrets just in case it was just a rumor I heard, but we'll see. We'll see. I heard he's going to make it really fun and
Oh,
and a great networking experience, a great launch to get the information to people that don't understand exactly what Offer Lab is.
absolutely, absolutely. And just want to say that I think there's still some people out there that aren't sure what it is. But I would definitely recommend finding out where it's at. I think there's some launch information out on the interwebs. Let me see that Holly. Let me see that she DM that to me. Oh, there it is, right there. Oh, yeah, there she goes. Hold on, I'm gonna do this here.
Thank you, Holly, for the congratulations. I appreciate your support. You've been supporting me from the way beginning. And I am so grateful for everybody that's been cheering me on.
All right. I love this because I can create a QR code here on the spot right here. You want to see something here? Okay. And this is the 1357 morning meetup.
Awesome. Holly said she's
1357.
super excited about Offer Lab and she recommended, I didn't even know about the Offer Lab school community, but she highly recommends getting into the Offer Lab school community. And
Uh,
she appreciates us both. I don't know. I don't want to say too much because we only have another couple of minutes to talk about our main topic of secret number 5.
Here
But
we go.
some guy with green aliens around him won a gold medal this week.
It was a
Guinness Book
Guinness
of
Book
World.
World Record.
I'm sure everybody on here knows who I'm talking about, but yeah, I mean, school has had it out for a while, but they downgraded or added a beginning tier, which is a hobby tier for $9. So, um, that's really awesome. I really want to jump into this Offer Lab school community and see what that's about.
Oh, okay. You're not in there?
No, I didn't even know about it till Holly told me. Oh
Oh
man,
my
Holly stayed up
goodness.
past her bedtime to watch
Oh
us.
my
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. I did not. It must have slipped my mind. I thought you knew about it. It's grown since the 2 weeks that it's been out there.
Wow. How many
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are in the school community?
Oh, you know what? When I got in there was less than 100. And I think the last I checked, let me check right now, as a matter of fact. Um, I'm giving you a live update of the number of people. Ooh, it went up since I seen it last. But it's crazy though, because still, even with this number of people, it's still an opportunity to grow. Okay, so there's about 890 people in there right now.
Holy
So
mackerel, that grew fast.
it sure did, and it just lets you know the power that people are out there inviting. And I've been making a series of short videos out there about it, and it's just a place where you can invite your your business owners down the street. You can invite the florist. You can invite them to actually at least come on the platform. You
Mm-hmm.
can, because there are things that you can do for free. You can list things for
Mm-hmm.
free, and you can still actually make money for free. You can make money several different ways for free, from collaborating with others and others selling your product, from you actually collaborating with others and you selling their product and earning a commission off of it. But then there's that what I like to call the recurring revenue model, that's actually an additional component to it. And that's what really makes it great. And then, I don't want to go into too much details about it, but
I'm
that's what.
thinking next week we pause on traffic secrets and we just do a whole episode on Offer Lab. Maybe we can walk people through the system, show them around. What do you think?
I'm down with it. I'm down with it. We've both got our offers up there now. Yeah. Oh
Let's do
man,
it.
I've found out so many good, interesting things when you go in there and actually, it actually start to building in there, and then you
Mhm.
explore around. I think when it was first released. Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying my new screen in the back right
I
there.
love it. I love it.
Yeah, you know where I got that
Great.
from? I was jealous watching Alyssa's Connect event last week. Did you watch that?
Oh my God. Yeah, I've been all week trying to figure out how to emulate and make my stage look like that. It was perfect. Perfect. I figured
Alyssa,
it out today. It's going to be close. I don't have LEDs like she did, but it's going to be close to that. But
that's
she
that's
killed it. She should get the Guinness Book World
that,
Records for the
that
best
studio was
in that
awesome.
background.
Excuse me,
So
that studio was awesome.
Holly
Mhm.
said that when you go on Offer Lab, there may be some delays because you have to get approved too. So now's the time before the official release to get on there because things are going quicker before the launch. She said it eliminates competition and just makes it a level playing field for everyone, and it's a really good community vibe. So if the community is anything like ClickFunnels community, which it
Mhm.
probably is, it's going to be incredible. I cannot wait. I
A-
mean,
Absolutely. And if you already have your offer on a ClickFunnels page right now, you can actually just go in there and use the exact same page, do some things in the background, and they will be listed onto OfferLab.
all
So
right.
it's like a free real estate. What I thought of it as is just being listed on this directory. Getting your offer listed on this directory, and people will have the opportunity to find you. People will
Mhm.
have the opportunity to collaborate
Search
with
you.
you,
Hmm.
and people will have the opportunity to promote your offers and make
Hmm.
commission. Oh, what does Russell say? We call this mailbox money.
For me,
Yeah.
it's more so, I'm not about the money. I'm more so about getting the knowledge out there. And for me, it's so important. Like, I've been in marketing and promotion for 30 years, and teamwork definitely makes the dream work. The more people working together, the more successful you are. And I really feel that this is really going to help so many people to collaborate. For me, I specialize in the most progressive tools, and there's already progressive tools from other companies in the Offer Lab that I can link up with. Shout out to Polly Benson.
Legiliner. I sent her some videos today too.
Oh,
Awesome.
good.
Well, what
Oh,
we're
Holly also said the developers are working so hard to get it all ship shape. And as usual, they're open to feedback from us as users, especially the ones that get in early, and to make changes and make it easier and give us more access to great, tools to scale our business.
absolutely. Yes. Offer Lab. We'll take a pause next week, and then we'll have some. I think there's just so many exciting things going on because we're going to be coming down from being in Phoenix. You and I are going to be live and in person in just a few days now.
Yeah.
You got your bags packed? You got your bags packed?
No. Tomorrow night is packing night. Tomorrow night.
That's me too.
But yeah, we should definitely take a week off of Traffic Secrets, talk about the Phoenix Connect and our experience, and talk about our Offer Lab. So let's just do that, because it seems like this entire session has been about Offer Lab. Holly also said, I love that. I've been using the quote, teamwork makes a dream work, but Holly said, a rising tide raises all boats. I may steal that, Holly.
Yeah. It absolutely does. Hey, and if you're up for it, maybe we'll do some live streaming directly from Connect.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That'll be Friday.
Yeah.
We'll go live.
We've done some road shows before, streaming live from Funnel Hacking Live. So why not take media momentum on the road?
Let's do it. Road trip. All right, back to the regular scheduled program.
Traffic that you own, because while traffic that you earn and traffic that you control is good, traffic that you own is the best type of traffic to have, because with the traffic that you own, you can follow up with your leads and customers anytime you like, without being at the mercy of the platforms or the algorithms. Now, we're going to break down how to stop relying on borrowed platforms for leads and growth, how to build lists and communities that you fully control, and how to create assets that bring consistent traffic on demand. What are your first thoughts about this chapter, Elissa? What are your first thoughts?
I wish I could stand up and you could still see me in the I wish we had the applause button, but for now I'm going to do this applause, and it goes to Colette Brunson for all her support, because we wouldn't have Traffic Secrets or chapter number 5 without the woman that's steering the ship.
Oh, we're going to go there. We're going back on that story.
The best part, I would say the best part of the chapter is when Russell talks about the CD that he got with, I forget how many
names,
emails.
all the names on it.
Were there a million?
Yeah.
When he gets an email list, a CD, and he puts it in his computer drive, and he hooks up the modem.
And we're talking dial-up
modem. You have to be ready to miss all phone calls when you dial up. And he dialed up, got the CD. I think this was probably his 10th idea that he told Colette, this is the one that's going to make us money. And she believed in him every time. How many wives would do that? How many wives would be like, okay, go get a real job, go get a 9-to-5 after like the third attempt? She just let him go, and she believed in him. And that's really, really important, especially in our field. We're gonna rise, we're gonna fail, but failing is not a negative thing. It's a learning experience. And each time Russell went out there and tried something, he didn't fail. He learned.
Yeah.
And he just kept learning. And so he booted up his computer, and he was so excited to get the CD, and he was going to send out his potato gun instructions to 1 million people. And it started going, and it's like 1 email out, 5 emails out. 20 minutes later, it was like 20 emails out. And then it was time to go to sleep, and he was like, it was like a kid waiting for Christmas. Waking up, he couldn't wait to wake up for Santa, put in $10,000 in his bank account. And he woke up, and only, I think, 6,000 and something emails went out of the 1 million. And Colette said, I need to use the phone. And this is my favorite part, and that's when he crawled under the desk. I don't know if he almost hit his head or hits his head. I could just picture it happening. Unplugged the modem so that Colette could use the phone, and the phone automatically rings, and the person at the end of the phone said, dude, we got 30 complaints about spam emails. We're shutting you down. So that just crushed him. But he didn't give up. He was determined to make it happen, and he went on. I forget who. I meant to write it down, but I was driving the car. But who did he finally get information from? Alex something?
What do you mean?
At the end of the chapter, he says that he wanted to ask Colette for one more chance, and he wanted to spend their last money in their bank account with a program by Alex something. And that's how he became successful.
I think that is the book that I think what that illustrates is probably what a lot of entrepreneurs can relate to. It's just that, you know, we have a lot of ideas, and we always feel like we're just one away.
Mm-hmm.
And it helps, like with Russell, that he had a supportive spouse. Not to get off track, because we're going to come back to that, but it was something I noticed this past weekend during that launch. Did you see that? How we're talking about Hormozi. Did you actually see any of the launch?
Yes. I watched Between Patients every time I can. I couldn't even believe I was in session today with a patient, and I got a text message saying, I'm going live again today. I'm like, what?
Oh, I know.
I'm busy today.
One of the funniest parts to me while watching, I was kind of watching in and out because it was just going, and I was like, I got stuff to do. But when he did that shoey,
oh my God. Yeah, I was talking to Shanna about that last night. I thought people were I'm really bad with sarcasm. I never know when somebody's being sarcastic or not. So when I read like comments here and there on Facebook about the shoey, I didn't believe it. I thought people were being sarcastic. But then people were talking about it more and more. And then my friends in Australia posted a video, and I was like, it did happen. If there's no photo or video, it never happened. But I saw the video. Yeah, amazing.
And then he turns to Layla and says, do you want to do it? And she says, you ain't gonna kiss me after that. and then he said the words that I just had to. It just cracked me up. And I actually text someone when he said, he says, you can pour it wherever you want.
Yeah, I like how real he was. He was so real. He wasn't worried about how he was speaking or what he's saying. He was just, I want to get this information out to you. And I love that he did like live calls. I tried calling him. I got a text message. It said, call me, go to this link, and the number's on the screen. I called the number, and I was like, hi, can I please speak to Alex Hormozi? And they were like, sorry, you've gotten support. Are you having trouble with the book? I'm like, no, I'm having trouble connecting with Alex Hormozi on stage. Can you please transfer me? And they were like, no, you've reached the wrong number. This is for books support. And so I tried. I told her who I was, that I do Media Momentum Monday each week, and I need to speak to Alex.
Throwing a little bit of weight around.
I tried the Media Momentum. I guess nobody's really heard of it yet. It will be big. 10 years from now, we'll be looking back.
Yeah, you'll remember us. They'll say, remember those two when they were doing that live show inside of the ClickFunnels group? Look at them now.
Yeah, so back to our regular scheduled
yes
talk here about number 5.
Yeah, we were talking about how Colette really supported Russell during that time when he was underneath there. And I always remember the story he talks about John Reese.
Mhm.
Um, and John Reese was the guy who what he calls his 4 minute mile. And I think that was probably the event that really got him excited about online marketing, and then got him really believing that if this guy can do it, so can I. And I think that's really the mindset that you develop as an entrepreneur, because let's face it, you see people that you don't think are as smart as you or as bright as you, or you see them and you're like, man, if they can do it, so can I. Why can't I do it
Yeah,
too?
that's how I felt
And
watching Alex. Now I know how to put out a book.
hey, I know I'm hoping to get my hands on a couple hundred of those books. I don't know. I
Yeah.
did. Yeah, I don't know, but I did see. I was posting online today, and I had a guy DM me with a list of people that are giving out that book. Because
Yeah,
they were.
there's a ton out there if anybody wants it. I purchased mine. It should be at my front door in a couple of days, hopefully before we leave for Phoenix. Woo woo.
Yeah.
Holly said, "Media momentum, gaining momentum." That should
All
be our
right. All right. Keep spreading the
catchphrase.
word.
Hmm.
Keep spreading the word. But when we go back to this chapter, and what does it mean for me to own your traffic? And I think I was just like Russell, when he talks about how he discovered having an email list. And how he discovered that was, one person said, "Oh, I just sent out an email to my list and I made $20,000." And I was like, wow, that's how, and then he broke it down with the math in here.
Hmm.
And he said, you got an email list of 20,000 people, and if only 1% respond to a $50 offer, you can send one email that takes you 2 hours to create, maybe a half hour now with Chat GPT.
No, a
um
lot harder. I could probably do it in 15 minutes
I know now with
or
Chat
less,
GPT, that's
and it's
that's
just getting
just
faster. It's crazy.
that's that is just amazing that you can spend less than 10 minutes crafting an email, and that email can generate you millions of dollars. Look what Alex Hormozy did this past weekend.
Hmm.
Although I can imagine the amount of money that he spent, because I think I made a post about that last week. Over 600 ads in the Facebook ads library alone. And that doesn't count all the other ads that I heard him talk about that he was running. I think he said over 1,000 ads.
Hmm.
Most of us, we run 10 ads and we call it a day.
Me,
and
I'm
we're
like
like,
at 0 ads.
and we're like, it doesn't work. It just shows, to be that successful, the effort that it takes, the amount of work that it takes. And a lot of people look from the outside and think that it might happen overnight, but you're just putting in the work.
No, I think for him, like for some people, I hear like the mean average is like 6 to 10 years. You have to be climbing the ladder and going step by step to raise up those steps. I think Alex, he's been doing it like 3 or 4 years, so that's a
Mm-mm.
pretty short period of time. No, he's been doing it longer.
Yeah, yeah. Alex came up in ClickFunnels. Alex came up.
No, I know, but
Huh?
for I know he was doing some things for his own business, but to change over to giving tips to audience, it's been like 3 or 4 years, right?
But
No.
he had his gym launch secrets. If you I think I read in his first book, 100 million offers, when he talks about when he came to Russell. I remember seeing him. If you ever watch some really early funnel hacking live videos, and even the 10x that he did, Alex is in that video. Well, Alex has a little
Hmm.
cameo in that video. As a matter of fact, he showed a video of Alex on stage at his 10x webinar that he did 3 million on stage. Then Russell did the 3 million on stage in 90 minutes. And back then that was a record. It was 90 million on stage. No, it was 3 million on stage in 90 minutes. That was a record. I think Alex kind of shattered that. I think the amount of money that he made over a 24-hour period, I don't know what the details are, but I think he shattered that record. But after that record,
yeah, he definitely did.
Yeah, after that record, Myron Golden crushed that record when he closed. I think he closed like 27. And what he did, how he did his was a what you call a repitch. And he did it at Funnel Hacking Live. But he repitched for those that hadn't decided to buy, and there was this massive table rush. And I think it was at the time when Russell's high coaching offer was $25,000. And I think he did about 27 mil on stage in about an hour.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was the record. But then I think Alex has now crushed it. I'll have to see what the interwebs are talking about, but it's always interesting to see, and just having a front row seat to it, you know?
Yeah, no, it's great to hear these stories from you, because I've only learned about ClickFunnels. I think it's been a year and a half now that I've been involved. And to hear these stories and learn the history is just so fascinating and incredible. But going back to owning your own traffic, yes. I think it's Myron that actually sends out an email chain to people and gets people to collaborate and chip in on a jet to go places in the world, like to masterminds and networking places and events. Am I correct? Or you haven't?
If he does, maybe I haven't opened that email, but
I'm pretty sure. No, he doesn't send it to everybody. All he has to do from his list is collect, I think it's like 6 or 8 people that want to chip in for a private plane. And then he never travels. I believe this is the person that I heard that he never travels on commercial airlines anymore using his email list.
Oh, yeah.
But he doesn't send it out to the entire public. I mean, gosh, he only needs 6 people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to tell a little bit of my story of how, just listening to Russell and saying, okay, I'm going to grow me an email list. So I said that I'm going to grow me an email list. And remember we were talking last week about, I think I talked about an experience that I had when I was running Facebook ads. And I was telling you how nervous I got. Well, if it weren't for that email list, the email list is what saved me, because running ads from just an ad to a sales page, I would have lost my money. I would have lost everything. But I didn't run them straight to a sales page where they could click away and never show up again. I was actually gaining their email addresses. So it got to the point where I was about 1,500 in on this platform running Facebook ads, and I had netted. I had about a return of about 200, so I was 1,300 in the negative. But I still had these emails that were going out, and it was my email list that saved me by generating me another 2,300 on the back end from that email sequence.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's important to own your own traffic, because then you can send up as many follow-up emails as you want.
Yeah.
You know?
One thing
in the story that I started with.
No, go ahead.
In the story that I started with, those were borrowed email that Russell had started with. And so that's why it didn't work. And that's why he was on a mission to gather his own email list that nobody could take away from him. And it's his.
Yeah, exactly. what I also learned was another lesson about that email, and it's the same lesson that Russell learned. It's uh, you know, you can go out there and buy a bunch of email lists. You can go out there and buy a bunch. It didn't work for me. I was like Russell. It didn't work for me either. It didn't work for me. I was almost like Russell, where I saw 1,000 go out, and it was like, "Hey, this is spam. What are you sending me? What are you sending me spam?" So from that point, I said to myself, I said, you know what? I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this the right way. I'm gonna actually work and start to grow my own list. And that list, to this day, I've sent out emails, and that list has gotten me at the top of affiliate launches just by sending out an email now. So I believe in the power of owning your own audience, because when you send out an email, it's 100% send rate. It may not be 100% open rate, but you're gonna send it, meaning everybody's gonna see it. When you rely on the social platforms, you'll be lucky. Even if you have a large audience, you'll be lucky if 5% are actually showed your posts.
Yeah, I
Organic.
mean, I look at social media marketing as a helper to getting emails and collecting your traffic. It gives you a visual presence, just like a website does, so people know who you are and you can make offers and gather more emails. So it's just another avenue to get traffic,
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
organically.
And I'm gonna throw a shot out there to Dan Havey. Dan
Is
Havey.
he watching? Hi, Dan.
Well, I'm gonna throw this shout out there because he posted something recently, and he posted a video of Alex Hormozy on the street in Las Vegas, right,
Ooh, that's my
right,
next goal. Dream 100. Go ahead.
right before his launch, and he was out there promoting, and there was a guy that passed by, and he says, "Hey, I like your content. I love it." And then Alex says to him, he says, "Thanks, man. Are you coming to the launch?" And guess what the guy says back to Alex? He says,
When's the launch?
"You're having a launch? What launch?" He says, "Yeah, Saturday." And then after the guy leaves, Alex says, he says, "See, nobody, nobody knows. You think that everybody is seeing you, but nobody knows. You
You
think
know,
that
people can't.
everybody's seeing you, but nobody knows."
Yeah, they can't keep up with their own schedules. That's why if I don't get a text reminder, I'm not an email girl. If I don't get a text reminder, I don't remember. Or unless your email says click this button to add to the calendar, it doesn't end up on my calendar. So unless I have a calendar reminder with Shannon telling me it's on the calendar, don't forget, or a text message that said we're going on in an hour, I wouldn't remember that Alex is going live. I barely can keep up with my own schedule. So we are busy, but that's why it's so important to have that email list, cell phone numbers, so that you can remind people. Everybody is really busy. They're not focused on your book launch.
Oh
But
yeah,
if you remind them over and over, I think it's like 6 or 7 times of
seven
reminders, and then people will finally purchase something or show up. But
seven
you
touch
know,
points.
your first instinct is, oh, I don't want to bother them again. But people need reminders in this day and age. So
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that 100%. And I think I appreciate those reminders sometimes, because even though I might have every intention of following through, but things get in the way. And you can't rely on social media to be the reminder for people. And that's why it's definitely 1,000% important to own your
no.
your audience. And not only that, we've had a few instances over the years, even recently, where complete social media platforms, they make mistakes, they delete groups. That's that's crazy. Can you imagine what if the whole ClickFunnels group just suddenly went away one day?
Disappeared. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and it's, to be honest, it's very possible, very, very possible. I think people don't think it will happen, but if it does happen and you're not prepared, you have no one to blame but yourself, because this is your warning. This is your warning. Got that?
Yeah, I got it. I'm looking
Yes.
for my proof of purchase, but I guess it's not around.
Proof of purchase for.
I mean, I was gonna show you right now. Like I have been for the last year building my email list. I'm getting more aggressive with the release of the Legacy Makers TV show. It will be coming out this fall, along with Russell Brunson's episode. And but my first experience, as you know, I've been working with Christine Morel for like a decade, and I first implemented Russell's strategies with a music artist, Frankie Moreno, here in Las Vegas, and I would stand outside of the showroom for I think 5 or 6 years and go up to every single audience member to get an email address and reward them with a prize. He has a friendship bracelet that he wears, so I would give out a friendship bracelet in return for an email address. And just from that list, that happened. We started, I want to say, in 2014, and then COVID hit, and you'd think, well, most musicians were unemployed at the time, couldn't really perform, maybe did a couple of gigs here and there on social media, Facebook Live. But no, because we had this huge email list that we had built for like 5 or 6 years, he decided to release a new song every week during COVID. And he would just send out emails and messages to everybody on the list. We called it the Frankie Fan Club, of course. And he would just say at 9 o'clock Pacific time, everybody purchase this album. And he has, I think he's up to like 100 and I want to say 124 number one hits. That's what I was trying to find, the Billboard magazine. We made page 4 when
I think I saw. No, I don't think that was Billboard. I think that was Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones magazine too. He beat Madonna's record. He beat George Strait, all from an email list. And so it just proves that you can use an email list for any type of business, any type of product, any type of service. I'm just doing it for myself now, and I'm starting and I'm gaining momentum. And I'm really excited about the future of helping so many families across the world.
Nice, nice. I don't know where Russell tells that story. It may be a little bit later on in the book, but I'm looking forward to hear his story about the Arsenio Hall show.
Yes, I love that part. I was like, he's a fan. Woo, woo, woo. Holly said 7 touch points and yes to reminders. So I think she was commenting to what you were saying.
Yeah, it's average of 7 touch points before someone will buy. But
is that in Russell's? I don't remember hearing about that in Russell's book. Is it in the book?
No, I don't think that's a Russell.
So can we do an episode on the 7 touch points? I would really love to know about that.
I remember reading about that. I think in the Ultimate Sales Machine. I think that's just a sales statistic about how many touch points before you can actually, before someone will pay attention. I think Grant Cardone likes to say people will hate you before they love you. That's his thing. He's gonna, but he's gonna be persistent, and he's gonna still continue to hit you, till you hate him. And then once you hate him, then you're gonna turn to either hate him or love him. So yeah, but it's
I
just
don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I think too much persistence is bad. Like if I get too many emails, I'll just opt out. It's just too much.
yeah, well, you definitely don't want to. You definitely don't want to subscribe to. I'll tell you who you don't want to subscribe to.
Grant
Is that?
Cardone. I already
Oh,
unsubscribed. I love
yeah,
him.
we
I'll
did.
subscribe when something else is going on. Holly said I'm going to have to leave us both shortly. She can barely keep her eyes open. She's overseas and it's probably, gosh, 2 or 3 in the morning. Should we sing her a lullaby?
Yes, or you. Uh, I don't know. You know what? I don't.
Media Momentum Mondays. Thank you for joining today. Have some good sleep. We are so excited you are here with us today. I think
Yes,
that's all I got in me, Holly, and it's probably not putting you to sleep, my lullaby. I'm
I
not a good singer.
I hope you can sleep after that, Holly.
Good night. We love you, Holly. Thank you for your support.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Holly.
you.
We love you. Thank you. Thank you. 1357. I put the link up there on the QR code. That QR code links with your meetup, and it should also be pushing it out to the chat. So if anyone wants to meet up with Holly, they've got this amazing morning meetup, and you will get so much out of it. Thanks so much.
Holly,
Join
what day
the
of the
link.
week is it on?
I think
Can you keep that QR code on there so I can take a picture? Awesome. Holly, what day of the week is it? Is it every day, Monday through Friday? All right, we should actually, it's time for bed for me too. We should
awesome,
kind
awesome.
of wrap it up.
Yep, and we just made let me see here. Let me see here. Yep, I think yeah. So yeah, we've been going for a little while here. But we didn't even show any of the
Oh yes,
supplemental
let's go over
today.
that.
But we'll
Holly
just
said the 1357 book club is Monday to Friday, and we'll put the link on after we get off live so that everybody can access it all the time. All right.
no, there really weren't
Oh,
very
she
many.
said every day through the week. Yes, Monday through Friday.
Yeah, there really weren't very many slides for this chapter. So
No,
just,
it's really the slides give an example of how Russell pitches.
yeah, pretty much. All right. Yeah. So, all right, cool. That's out there in the comments.
But
But
we could show the beginning. I think the first 2 slides are really great. I really recommend, I love audiobooks, so, but I like having the hard copy in front of me while I'm listening too. Not when I'm driving, of course, but I love listening to audiobooks when I'm driving. But in the audiobook, in Audible, there's a free PDF download. And I'm such a visual person and visual learner. I love the visual component.
yes. Yes, absolutely. Did you read that I put in the chat?
Yeah. All right. So I
Yes.
think it's time for us to say goodbye. Good night, Holly. We wish
Yeah.
everybody a really fantastic week full of lots of momentum and can't
Yes.
wait. Let's put on our theme song. We
Well,
have
look for us to come on a little bit later this week live, possibly
Friday.
from
Let's go Friday.
our ClickFunnels Connect out there in Phoenix, Arizona with Renee. Also want to remind you, I don't know if there's still tickets available to that one, but there will also be an event coming up that you got approved for as
Oh,
Las
you're
Vegas?
talking about ClickFunnels Vegas. Yes, we are back on for ClickFunnels Vegas on October 22nd. That's a Wednesday. We're going to do something fun the day before on the 21st. And possibly we've got a mastermind possibly coming the 23rd. And Alex Hermosi is bringing all his top affiliates in on that Tuesday for some kind of networking meeting. And congratulations for winning that contest. So I'm hoping that we have some of his top 10 affiliates stop by the event as well. I'm going to have a small get together. It's kind of like a pre-connect on September 24th at the venue, just to do some networking, small networking with the locals here. But then on October 22nd, we're opening it to the public and everybody across the world.
Is it listed on the ClickFunnels Connect website?
Not yet. We were in the process. We just finished negotiations actually this morning, and the contract should be signed this evening. So we're excited to release the venue. It's a really nice venue. The guests and the speaker lineup is just incredible. You can go to, there's a Facebook community, ClickFunnels Connect Vegas, and where we're releasing like behind the scenes information before the regular public gets it. And so you can go there. We just opened up a contest called The Mic Is Yours. So for anybody who doesn't have experience speaking and wants experience, there's an application to fill up. So we have a few, we're going to pick 3 of the top speakers that we get from the contest to speak for 15 minutes on stage. We also have full production, so we will be giving the speakers video of them on stage for their social media platforms. It's really, really exciting. I'm excited for it. I love networking at these events. As you know firsthand, it's just fantastic. I get some of the greatest ideas from these Connect events, and I meet the greatest people. And it's just incredible. I'm really, really excited for our Connect. I want to try and get to as many Connects as possible. Next week, can we go through the Connect list and read off who's on the list? Because they're popping up left and right. I can't even keep up anymore.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Cool. That's so much going on. Thanks so much for tuning in to tonight's episode of Media Momentum Monday. So we're going to take a little detour on next week's show from the Traffic Secrets book to talk more about OfferLab and our Connect experience. You don't want to miss it. Thanks for showing up this evening, everyone.
Bye. Have a great week. See you guys on Friday.
Yes, yes. All right. Now we do have an outro song.
Yes, and we got some pictures of people. Send in your pictures so we can put you up for our outro.
Yes. All right. Take it easy, everyone. Bye.
Wake up, it's Monday. Feel the vibe. We climb. Media momentum rising. Watch us shine. Step into the spotlight, show the world your drive. Unstoppable energy, come alive. Feel that rhythm flowing, let it set you free. With each beat we're stronger, it's our destiny. Together we'll hustle, let's embolden our dream. On this Media Monday, we're a winning team. Innovators in the house, creativity's key. Push the limits further, fuel the legacy. Connections are building, it's a perfect synergy. In this moment, yeah, we're writing history. Feel that rhythm flowing, let it set you free. With each beat we're stronger, it's our destiny. Together we'll hustle, let's embolden our dream. On this Media Monday, we're a winning team. Feel that rhythm flowing, let it set you free. With each beat we're stronger, it's our destiny. Together we'll hustle, let's embolden our dream. On this Media Monday, we're a winning team.